There was a scripture that helped me understand love and this institution called marriage in a way that I've never understood it before. It's in Zephaniah chapter 3 verse 17, which says that God will quiet you with his love. That word stayed with me, that the love of God can make me quiet. And he also reminded me of the time that God called Elijah to meet him on the mountaintop in 1 Kings chapter 19. And it was right after Elijah zealously killed over 400 prophets of Baal. There was the theatrics, the display of power, the wind, the fire, and the earthquake, but God wasn't there. Was it not the same God that just answered Elijah by fire just some few days ago? What was he trying to teach the prophet? It was not in the display of power, but in the stillness of a gentle whisper. And it made me think about marriages. I believe one of the things missing in many marriages today is stillness. We try to find resolution in the fire. We look for clarity in the wind, and we try to resolve issues with the quakes. Many times when your spouse says, we really need to talk, what they really mean is, I need to show you how wrong you are and how right I am. And there goes another storm. Then in their defense, they make statements like, you don't hear me. Could it be that you feel unheard because you are not having your way? You feel unseen because he's not seeing it the way you see it or the way you want him to. And this is particularly about Christian marriages. They quote scripture as a defense for bad behavior. Oh, before I can respect him, he must love and provide. And why should I love her when she doesn't honor me? Respect comes first. Forgetting that the love that never fails is never self-seeking. It's never about me. It's never puffed up. It never parades itself. It never dishonors. You see, if there's no respect, there's no love. Respect is not the way I treat you when I'm happy, but can I treat you the same way when I'm upset with you? Love endures and is never provoked. And most importantly, the love that never fails is always hopeful. 1 Corinthians chapter 13. It's not all issues that my wife and I address. Most times, I love you is the best diplomacy. I love you can make the storm pass like the wind. You see, I've learned that it is not every issue that needs a courtroom. Sometimes the wisest form of communication is to be quiet because silence cannot be misunderstood. Stillness gives love room to speak. Now, silence does not mean that you have nothing to say. It means learning to separate what needs to be said from how you are feeling in the moment. If you feel something must be said, first, get out of that space. Get out of that fire, that wind and the quakes, and try and establish stillness. Give it some time, because sometimes after the theatrics has passed and the emotions have settled, you discover that what was important in the moment didn't actually need to be said. The goal is not simply to get something off your chest. The goal is to communicate in a way that preserves love. To be quiet with love means don't let the fire choose your words. Don't let the wind determine your tone. Don't let the earthquake decide your response. Every communication of love must be done when stillness has been restored and must be said in a gentle voice for it to be heard. The question is my communication a means to restore the atmosphere, or am I just trying to impose self? In marriages, two people can be wrong and right at the same time. So for two to become one, it has to cut both ways. It has to hurt on both sides. If you want to preserve love in your home, learn to be still. If you want to preserve order, learn when to be silent. Not because you're weak, not because you don't have anything to say, but because you understand that sometimes strength is demonstrated by your ability to control the atmosphere rather than to dominate the conversation. You can have the power to win a fight, but lose the atmosphere of the home. You do not want to win the battle and lose the war. Some would ask, would that not make me the weaker vessel? You see, the Bible said that blessed are the peacemaker, for they shall be called the sons of God. And biblically speaking, it takes power to become sons. John chapter 1 verse 12. And sonship means to legislate and wield authority. John chapter 3 verse 35. You hold the authority of your home when you preserve the atmosphere. That's what makes you the priest. The implication is that God sees you as the governor, that you might not be the most prayerful, but when you speak, especially when it concerns that home, your words carry power. Ask yourself, does your love impose self and seeks to change another? And does it find fault in another to justify its behavior? That, if you have done better, I would have been better myself. You see, when the use of a thing is unknown, abuse is inevitable. The love that is not used as a covering and as a shield to hide and protect your partner will be used as a weapon to abuse them. Love that is not used as it should becomes an abuse. We have lots of Christian homes with abused partners. God bless.